But this was the undoing of the team right here. And I know you're looking at the 8-game losing streak. Like, that was it. You lose 8 out of 56 in a row. Like, you better have an 8-game win streak, which they never really could sustain anything on the winning side other than the 4 in a row that they had just won prior to this. Right? Like, winning 2 against, it was Minnesota, and then LA, and that's how they got to 4 games in a row. But it was that slide right after it. This was a stretch where you were going to play LA and Anaheim for what? 7 straight. And those are the first 7 games listed there. And, it started off okay. Like I said, those 2 Kings wins, but then the Ducks beat them. They split with the Kings. The Ducks sweep them again. And then they just continue to lose against Minnesota, Vegas, and Minnesota again. And this was the undoing of their season. Those California teams, if you really wanted to separate yourself from the rest of that pack, if you really wanted to emerge into a playoff situation, and at that point, they were only a small handful of points out of that 4th spot. Now, Arizona was right there, and Minnesota and St. Louis were right there, but just in terms of being in the conversation, they were right there at the end of March and at the beginning of April. But then it just totally got away from them. And again, this is not the portion of the schedule where they spent 40 days and nights away from home. This is not the beginning of the year where COVID was raging. I'm telling you, they actually rose to the occasion better at the beginning of the year as opposed to this portion. And I'm wondering here if this had to do with fatigue, things catching up with them, injuries. It was a very rapid pace of 56 games, I want to say, in how many days was it? 80? Sorry, should have looked that up. It was a lot of games in a short period of time. But this was make no mistake about it, this was the undoing of the team. And to lose 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row, at that point, it was, to me, less about these results and more about, would this group continue to stick and stay together? I guess we'll find that out really going into next season.